Okay, boys and girls, we are gonna try to make a spider today. We're gonna make a spider. So we're gonna see if it comes out well. We're gonna try it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you should have half of your black construction paper left over because for your haunted house you only used half. So you should have half of it left over. So we're gonna take this half and you're gonna need the little baggie with the, what do we call this? Popsicle sticks and the little googly eyes. See the little googly eyes in there? Okay, we're gonna start by drawing the legs. Now we know spiders have how many legs? 8. So we're gonna take I'm gonna show you on this side so that it's clean. We're gonna take our popsicle stick and that's gonna be our guide. So we're gonna take the popsicle stick and we're gonna line it up to the edge of the paper. Now your paper is long. We call this portrait. Like if you were writing, like it's that way. It's not long like this. It's tall like this. Okay? Just like our journal. So if we were writing in our journal, it's going the same direction, right? If we were writing in our writing journal, it's going the same direction. Okay, so now you're gonna take your popsicle stick and we're gonna line it up at the top and on the edge. And we're gonna hold it down with one hand and we're gonna make a line. Okay? And then we're gonna go down under it like that. We're going to line up our popsicle stick again. And now we're going to make another line. Okay, now we take our scissors and we're going to follow that line that we just drew. You want to do this somewhere where there's a lot of light so you can see your pencil. If you can't see your pencil, you want to use maybe a white crayon to do this. And I'll show you right now with the other part. Okay, so I have a piece here. If I fold it in half, I'm gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna cut it. Now I have 2 legs. Okay, now we need to do that a couple more times to get our 8 legs. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna do this together, boys and girls, so follow along with me. If you need to pause the video, pause the video. So again, I'm going to take my popsicle stick, I'm going to line it up with the top and the edge like that. It doesn't have to be super duper perfect. Now I'm going to do this with yellow crayon so you could see it a little better. I mean with white crayon. And I'm going to move my popsicle stick down, line it up with the end like that. And trace like that. Okay, now I take my scissors and I'm going to follow that white line. Follow, follow, follow. Okay, now I'm going to fold it in half. Press, press, press. And cut. Cut it in half. Ooh, now I have 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're halfway done. We're going to draw this again. Line up your popsicle stick. Ooh, my allergies. Okay, trace. I think it'll probably be easier for you to trace with white because you could see it a little better. And then we're going to move our popsicle down, popsicle stick, line it up. with the end and trace. Then we're gonna cut that white line. Cut, cut, cut. Uh-oh, I was a little off the line. It's probably better if you cut it this way. Hold it with the long side. You see how I have more to hold on to with this hand? Okay, now I'm gonna fold it in half. Fold it in half and then cut it where you folded. Careful with your fingers. Okay, now we have how many legs? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. We have 6 legs. We need to do this one more time. Okay, so I'm going to turn my paper over again where I have that white crayon. And I'm going to line it up one last time. Trace and line it up and trace. Okay, now you see what I was saying? If I hold it like this, I don't have a lot of space to put my finger. But if I turn it over like this, I have more space to hold it. So now I'm gonna cut, follow the line. Fold it in half. And cut. Now I have 8 legs. Let's make sure you have 8 legs before you keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I have 8 legs. Now we're going to use this part to draw the body of the spider. Now we have some pretty big legs, so our spider shouldn't be very small, right? We have some pretty big legs, and we can cut these shorter if we need to, but we want to make a big body for our spider. So again, you're either going to use pencil or crayon. Now remember, if you use crayon, you won't be able to erase. If you use pencil, you will be able to erase. Okay, now I'm going to use the white crayon so that you can see it a little bit better. We're going to draw a big oval shape for the body of the spider. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to draw almost reaching the sides. Okay. Once I have a figure that I like for the body, I'm going to cut it out. We're going to cut it out. Boys and girls, because we're doing this all freehand, that means we're making it all ourselves. Our spiders might not be perfect, but that's the cool thing, right? We're making this all on our own. So our spiders are going to be very unique. Okay. Now I need the head for the spider. Now the head for the spider needs to be smaller than the body. And the head for the spider needs to be more of a circle. This is an oval. This is stretched out, right? It's like a circle and we stretched it out. Now for the head, we're gonna do a circle. And a circle looks a little more like this. Okay, again, you want to try to make it a good size that goes with the body of the spider. It should be smaller than the body. And then when you have one that you think you're happy with, you're going to cut, cut, cut. Ooh, creepy spiders. Creepy spiders. I found a spider over here today, a real one. It scared me. And it was a big one. But really, we said we shouldn't really be scared of spiders, huh? They have a job to do. We might not like them, but they have an important job to do. Okay, now I have the parts to my spider. Now I'm going to try to put it together and see how it looks. I'm not going to glue it yet. I want to see how it looks before I glue it. Okay, so that's the body. We're going to have 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 legs on one side. And 4 legs on another side. Now, I think these legs might be a little too long, so I'm going to end up cutting them once we glue them. Okay. Now, you see how I put the legs on top? We're actually going to glue them under. We're going to end up gluing them under like that. Okay. So let's get started with our gluing. We're going to take the body and pick the side that you want to use. You see how I can see the white crayon on this one? I don't want to be able to see that, so I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put the head like right there. So I'm going to put dot, dot, not a lot. I'm going to put 2 little dots. 1, 2. Yeah, that's good. And I'm going to put the head on. Press, press, press. And I'm going to let it dry for a second. Dry, dry, dry. Dry, dry. Okay. Now that I think it's good, it's attached. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it over now. And I can see the white crayon, but I'm going to glue the legs on. Because remember, the legs are going to go under. So we're going to turn it over to glue the legs. So I'm going to put my 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be able to see the side that you don't want to show. So right now we're looking at the side that we don't want to show. So see all that white crayon? I don't want it to show when I flip it over. So I'm gonna glue it like this. Because later we're gonna flip it over and that way I won't be able to see the white. Okay, spread them out. Your legs should not be all together like that. Spider's legs are spread out. Spread them out. Spread them out. And you're only going to do 1 dot for each leg, okay? So I'm going to put a dot, 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 not a lot, and glue it down. I put a little too much glue. Okay. Dot, dot, not a lot. Glue it down. Dot, dot, not a lot. One more on this side. Dot, dot, not a lot. Remember, if I start going too fast for you, you can pause your video until you catch up. Boy, doesn't he look funny? He looks like a funny spider. A one-sided spider. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. We're going to put the spider legs on the other side. I'm going to flip up the side that I don't want to show. And I want to try to match up the legs with the one on this side. So kind of like right there. I'm going to match it up right there. And my last one will go like that. Okay. Dot, dot, not a lot. Dot, dot, not a lot. Dot, dot, not a lot. Sing it with me. Dot, dot, not a lot. Dot, dot, not a lot. Okay. Our spider's coming together. Okay, my last one. Should we sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Okay, we're going to let it dry a little bit before we flip it over, okay? If there was any extra glue coming out, just wipe it down a little bit. You can wipe it down with a little napkin, or you can, if it's just a little bit, you can use your finger and then go wash your hands after. Okay. Now I'm going to flip it over. Ooh, that spider. Now, I think my spider legs are a little too long. If you like how your spider legs came out, you can keep them that way. But I think I'm going to give my little spider legs a trim. Sorry, little spider. I'm going to give your legs a little trim. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, spider. Just a little bit. Ooh, sorry, spider. And I'm going to cut the other side a little bit too. Just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to glue the eyes. Find your googly eyes in your little baggie. Oh, spider. Okay, we're going to put the googly eyes on. The googly eyes are definitely dot, dot, not a lot, because on googly eyes, the glue tends to spread out a lot. So put dot, dot, not a lot. Okay. Googly. Okay. There are his eyes. Okay, we're almost done with our spider. Now we're going to fold the spider legs so that it stands up a little bit. Okay, so this is my spider. We're going to fold the spider leg. So pick up the spider leg and you're going to fold it almost in half. So tuck it in like that. And then when you open it, it should pop out like that. Okay, so we're gonna pick up the spider leg, tuck it in, and you're gonna fold it, and then open it back up. Pick up the leg, fold it in, tuck it in, press, and then unfold it. Okay, again, tuck it in, press, unfold. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. We're going to pick up the leg. We're going to tuck it in, press, unfold. Pick up the leg, bring it in, press, unfold. Pick up the leg, bring it in, press, unfold. Pick up the leg, bring it in, press, unfold. Ooh, spider. Now, if you want to do one more little bend on the end, you can. So now look at my leg, how it's bent, or the spider's leg. It has a little bend at the end. So we pick up the leg and we just bend it up a little bit, just a little bit. Pick up the leg, bend it up just a little bit. Pick up the leg, bend it up just a little bit, like that. And do the same thing with the other side. Pick up the leg, fold it up a little bit. Okay, fold it up a little bit. Fold it up a little bit. And now it looks like you have little shoes. Oh, this spider. Whew. Now, if you want to make your spider walk, we're going to attach a little stick to it so that you can make it walk. So we're going to flip our spider over. Oh no, spider. We're going to take one of our popsicle sticks. Okay. And we're going to put 1, 2, I'm going to do 3 dots on mine. Uh-oh. So you can't really see it because of the light, but I did 3 dots on it. 3 little dots. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to glue it to the back, to the underbelly of the spider. And then you want to let that dry for a little bit, okay? Press a little and then let it dry. You gotta let it dry a little. Okay, give it a second. Give it at least a minute to dry. And that's 60 seconds, right? We count to 60 for a minute. And when it's ready, I'm gonna flip mine over a little bit sooner to show you, but you let it dry. When it's ready, you can make your spider walk. Ooh. Make your spider make those googly eyes move. Oh my goodness. I hope yours turned out as great as I think mine turned out. And you can draw a little smiley face if you want to make your spider fiction. Or if you want to make your spider scary. You can draw a little scary mouth. And that's it. There's your creepy crawling spider. Happy Halloween!